Hello everyone. So my channel Clear Your Doubt is going to help you in your preparation journey. If you are a NEET UG student, you can ask questions or any kind of doubts from physics only. And if you are a JEE mains or advanced student, you can ask your doubt from physics and mathematics. So for example, this question was asked by one of my students, the Telegram group, and link for that Telegram group is given in the description of this video or any of my video, or you can just simply go to comment section of any of my video, you write your or copy paste your problem. I will help you out definitely. Okay, so let me just start reading the question for you. A chain of length L and mass per unit length is rho is piled on a horizontal surface. तो एक चेन है, चेन का पाइल बेसिकली रख दिया गया है एक हॉरिजॉन्टल सरफेस पे, एंड देन व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, वन एंड ऑफ द चेन इज लिफ्टेड वर्टिकली. तो एक चेन, वन one of the end you are lifting the chain with force p with constant velocity. This thing you must emphasize in your mind. So that velocity is constant and you are applying force p. Then you have to neglect the height of the piling. That means how much pile of chain is there on the surface. You don't have to count it, right? So you have to neglect it. So height, this height, how many layers of the chain is on the horizontal surface, you have to neglect that. Chalo, option पढ़ना is more important in this question. ठीक है. So for example, first option is P equal to rho gx plus v square by 2. That means this force can be, okay, this is, I have written a small p, but you can consider the same, so you can take a small p here as well. Okay, so where x is the height of the chain above the surface, that means you, if this is the chain, so this height is x, right? So this is the height of the chain above this horizontal surface, right? And you are pulling this, lifting this by what force? P. Now next option is work done by force to completely lift the chain. Total, अगर if total length is L, so this total length, this is the total length, right? And this length is L, then what would be work done by total work done to lift this chain, right? Second is also same work done, and third is P, relation for P. Now tell me one thing. So either you have to find a relation for force or you have to find total work done. ठीक है, total work done निकालना है. So let's just start. So I'm going to tell you this question by two methods. Okay, so this is, let me call it method 1, right? So this is your Newton's second law method, and in Newton's second law is what? Net force is rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum. Okay, and you can write, always in physics try to write things in words, you will understand clearly. Dt by dt. Okay, if you think my video is too slow, please make it on 2x and watch it, so it would save your time, but I have to explain it so that everybody could understand. Now what is the net force acting on this? So एक बात बताओ, net force, right? So P force is acting upwards, right? What else is acting here? So whatever length of the chain you have lifted up, जितना chain की length आपने lift कर लिया है, उसका weight is going to act downwards, right? Downwards. I can change the pen, right? So I have that facility here. This is mg. So mass is what? Mass per unit length into length. How much you have lifted? Rho into x. So this is the two force that are acting. So net force is what? This is mass, by the way, into g. So weight is acting downwards. So what is the net force? P minus rho x g is equal to d. See, mass is varying. Usually आप mass, variable mass एक केस में और देखते हो. बताओ, pause the video and tell me. So that in case of rockets, where fuel is being burnt and rocket का mass जो होता है, weight जो होता है, कम होता है. तो यू अप्लाई दिस मेथड देयर ऑल्सो, बट आपके सिलेबस के स्कोप में नहीं है तो उतना मत फोकस करना। पी की वैल्यू, ओके दिस लेट मी मेक दिस वेक्टर एज वेल, पी की वैल्यू एम बी रख दो अपॉन डी टी, इसको डिफ्रेंशिएट कर दो। मास भी वेरिएबल है तो आप डी एम बाई डी टी करोगे, डिफ्रेंशिएशन बाई प्रोडक्ट प्लस एम डी वी बाई डी टी। जस्ट टेल मी वन थिंग, एक बार बताओ, डी वी बाई डी टी इज जीरो, वाई? मैंने कहा था माइंड में एम्फेसाइज किए रहना दैट कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट, राइट? सो वेलोसिटी का डेरिवेटिव जीरो हो जाएगा, यू आर लेफ्ट विद दिस। नाउ डी एम बाई डी टी, just let me just manipulate it, dx into dx upon dt into velocity. So dm by dx, mass per unit length is what? Rho, and dx by dt is v, and v is v, so rho v square. So pressure, so not pressure, force, relation for force, what are you getting? Rho xg plus rho v square. Tell me one thing, let's go back to the options. Do you match rho gx plus v square? No, this option is incorrect, this option is incorrect as well. By the way, in your examination what you do it like this. So अगर कोई ऑप्शन you are sure 100% sure कि ये ऑप्शन गलत है, just cut it right there, तो आपके पास क्लियर ऑप्शन दिखेगा कि कौन कौन से और ऑप्शन हो सकते हैं, ठीक है? By the way, only 4 options are there, this is just I might have copy pasted it again, so this is not incorrect, rather repeated, मैंने फिर से ऑप्शन लिख दिया, ठीक है? नाउ ओके, लेट मी गो बैक एंड ट्राई टू कैलकुलेट द टोटल वर्क डन इन लिफ्टिंग द चेन। पूरा चेन लिफ्ट करने में कितना वर्क डन होगा, तो टोटल वर्क डन कितना हो जाएगा बताओ? W total is equal to P dx, all right, so it would be rho xg into dx plus rho v square into dx, isn't it? You can take the integration sign inside. Rho g x dx is x square by 2 plus rho v square x, and what is the limit of integration? 0 to L, 0 to L, कैपिटल स्मॉल देख लेना यार कि कैपिटल में है या स्मॉल में, आप एक साथ लिमिट रख सकते हो, अलग अलग रख सकते हो, इट्स अप टू यू। आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू स्किप वन स्टेप हियर, प्लस rho v square L, so which option is true? C1, right? This option is true, this is again incorrect, actually sorry, I okay, this one is correct, B option is correct, C is incorrect, right? Now this let me just do this by another method. Okay, in this method you just have to think little differently, right? So work energy theorem, and what does it state? Net work done, W net work done is rate of change of kinetic energy, actually not rate of change of, let's just say work done is change in kinetic energy, delta K into E, okay? So tell me one thing, so change in kinetic energy initially, you can say initial kinetic energy, right? Initial, this whole everything is on the table, right? So अगर आप यहाँ roughly बना लो तो whole chain is just here, right? This is the L length, so initial kinetic energy is going to be what? Nothing, just zero. And final, so final kinetic energy would be, let's say आप कितना mass left किए हो, dm, okay, dm into v square by 2, okay, half mv square, right? और आपने कितना मास लिफ्ट किया है, dm, राइट, माइनस जीरो, फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल, मैं ये इरेज कर देता हूँ. This can have another interpretation, m plus dm and all, but I like this way. Okay, W net, what is the net work done? So to find out net work done, इसको सही से लिख देते हैं, dm square. Now to find out net work done, what you do? You find out net force. So what is the force? So P force is acting. Just tell me one thing. If you have a chain, let's say आपकी chain की length इतनी ही है, right? आपने पूरा लिफ्ट किया है, कहीं टेबल पे नहीं रखा है। इसका मास कहाँ एक्ट करेगा? सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी पे, COG पे, और लेट से mg है, राइट? तो सेंटर ऑफ mg पे ना, ठीक है। ओके, सो फाइन। सेम यहाँ पे आर्गुमेंट लगाओगे आप। अगर आपने dx लिफ्ट किया है, लेट्स से dx, ठीक है, नॉट dx, x आपने लिफ्ट किया है ये पूरा, ठीक है, और ये जो फोर्स P लगा रहे हो और इसका एक स्ट्रिप मान रहे हो dx, और ये फोर्स P लगा रहे हो, फोर्स P इज गोइंग टू एक्ट वेयर? हियर, राइट? ठीक है, at the center of this dx. Even though dx is a small unit, for the sake of, in physics, what you are going to do, you are going to consider that this P is going to act where? In the center of mass, center of gravity, right? Or center of mass, center of gravity. In this case, you can take it same. So P into dx by 2. So this force P is going to act here. So if you are displacing this, if you are applying this force P, so work done by this force P is going to be P into dx by 2. Just hang on, let me write the next step, you will understand this. Minus, आपने कितना लिफ्ट किया है? X, right? So what would it be? Another force is gravity force, right? How much is that? Mass into g. Mass is what? Rho into dx. This is the mass that you have lifted, let's say, into g into how much? So mass into displacement, always take the displacement from the center of gravity, right? अगर आपने x लिफ्ट किया है तो इसका मास कहाँ पे एक्ट कर रहा है? सॉरी, इसका वेट कहाँ पे एक्ट कर रहा है? x by 2 पे, x by 2 here, x by 2 here, right? So you can say this is its displacement, mg into displacement, okay? Or you can say mg is acting downwards and displacement is upwards, right? So f dot d scalar product होता है, right? So 180 degree, so that is why minus sign you are getting, okay? So this weight is acting at the center of gravity, that is why you are going to calculate displacement from the center of gravity. If you have pulled, अगर आपने चेन x लेंथ ऊपर किया है तो इसका सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी कितना डिस्प्लेस हुआ है? ओनली x by 2. डू नॉट थिंक ऑफ इट एज x, राइट? सो आपका x आपने लिफ्ट किया तो सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी कितना लिफ्ट हुआ? x by 2, चाहे आप यहाँ से देख लो या फिर सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी से ऊपर देख लो. So displacement in center of gravity you are going to take, ठीक है? Similarly, you had considered P dot dx by 2 because force was acting where? In the center of the dx, चाहे जितना भी small हो, वो dx चेंज small हो उसके center पे. Now अगर center पे force लग रहा है तो force ये P कितना displace किया उसे? Only dx by 2, P into dx by 2, ठीक है? Is equal to, I hope you understand, half dm into v square, right? All right. अब यहाँ पे भी dm को आप लिख दो हाफ रो dx इंटू वी स्क्वायर, और ऑलराइट यहाँ पे क्या आ गया लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में? p dx माइनस रो g x dx होल अपॉन 2 इज इक्वल टू रो dx v स्क्वायर अपॉन 2. प्लीज थिंक अबाउट दीज टर्म्स केयरफुली, ठीक है? ये जो इक्वेशन बना है सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी पे कैसे, जस्ट गिव इट टाइम, यू विल गेट हैंग ऑफ इट. आप समझ में आ जाएगा धीरे धीरे, ठीक है? ओके, सो ये 2 इज कैंसिल्ड आउट. व्हाट आर यू लेफ्ट विथ? यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट वर्क डन, टोटल वर्क डन. तो टोटल वर्क डन कहाँ से कहाँ तक? 0 से L तक लगा दो. थोड़ा सा स्किप स्किप कर रहा हूँ, वीडियो इज गेटिंग लॉन्गर. सो P इंटू L minus rho g L square by 2 is equal to rho L v square. P into L is the total work done by this force, ठीक है? WP is equal to rho g L square by 2 plus rho L v square. So these two answers are same. Either you can use the Newton's first law, or you can, if it is too complicated, you can use the uh, Newton's law or second law, Newton's second law, or you can use work energy theorem. Applying, to be able to apply work energy theorem is very important. Okay. So thank you so much for watching the video. Do subscribe to my channel if you think you are helped किसी भी तरह से, अगर आपकी help हुई हो through this, you have learned something new, so please do subscribe to the video. Don't hesitate to do it and clear your doubt. This channel is going to help you in your preparation. You can just ask me anything. Now, have a great learning. All the best. Thank you so much.